Good afternoon and welcome to Elevate Your Business with Kent Baim of 9 Business Group. We have the pleasure today of spending 15 or 20 minutes with Serbi Bra. Serbi, welcome. Please introduce yourself, your company, and what makes you unique.
Hi, so as Serbi Bra, we are uLearnify, which is an initiative. That is the important part. We are we are not profit-based, we are purpose-based. We are looking at the education system and how technology can help improve student learning through looking at gaps that exist within certain student populations. We will start with a business to consumer element with an online tutorial program, which is very needed right now for effective gaps within students, certain student populations, such as neurodiversity, ADHD, autistic spectrum. We are collecting, etc. Dyslexia, there's a lot that I've left out. I apologize. We will then collect data from that model to move into the business to business model of selling a curriculum-based AI-empowered measurement tool for teachers, allowing them for formative assessments to 5 to 10 minutes to catch these gaps. Most of these current assessments take 40 plus minutes. Teachers don't have the time. We need to catch these gaps earlier with the student population.
Excellent, thank you. In the couple of years, you've been in business now, I think 2.5, 3 years you shared?
So Kent, now I'll be one of the founders. That's quite interesting in an interview session. I started in September 2020. I incorporated. I went full in, head down. Almost died in January of 2021. Less than 10% chance of survival in the ICU. The family was called in. They do think it was COVID that started it, but I wasn't taking care of myself, drinking too much, etc. So we went liver failure, kidney failure. I'm a very authentic founder. You will realize that quite early on. Just that took time off, obviously. And then it was the actual international individuals that I had met who knew about this initiative that kept coming in for the encouraging words that brought me back to it. There are so many that believe in this initiative. So I am blown away and actually overwhelmed as the solo female founder by how many are coming in. And they come in literally to tell me to keep going, This is too important. And I guess I'm the ridiculous individual that can get the attention. So it was September of last year.
Excellent, okay. So other than the health challenge, what has been the biggest challenge you've had to overcome in your business?
Fundraising.
Fundraising?
Yes. So it is who to go with. Investors. I mean, I've been part of the Silicon Valley Accelerator Program with Joanne. Everyone in the investment industry in Alberta knows who that is. I've been with Alberta Innovates, etc. But this is a social initiative. So it's an ethical, moral background of who I'm taking money from. And if an investor throws money at this, this is an ever-evolving tool. So perhaps it's a partnership with an organization. We're looking at different elements.
Okay. So you haven't necessarily overcome it, but you're finding ways to continue to raise capital, to self-fund, because you're not necessarily for profit, but there is a fee you obviously charge for your products, but it's not necessarily at this point in the journey, full cost recovery, let alone profitable.
So I did incorporate with for-profit, and that was only due to so the hilarious movie that will follow is the woman with no tech background or business background that took on this huge initiative. I did go for a for-profit model. That was what was suggested to me. But then it's been interesting meeting so many not-for-profit leaders who are supporting this fully and saying, don't worry about that. It's the same in both worlds. It's both the same in both spectrums. So yeah, you're right. So there is an element there that I have to consider since I am for-profit.
So in your space then, in your industry or niche, in the next 18 to 24 months, what are the top 3 challenges you face or that the industry faces?
So AI is only as strong as the predictability, the valid results you get it from, and their reliability. We're already focused on that. However, the other component is how much data are we getting? Where is it coming from? So I need to raise funds to hire the team for the B2C, the online tutorial program. Otherwise, we're not really looking at gaps. We're looking at data that was collected in a probably most likely improper manner up to this point.
So would that be, are you familiar with that? I think it was Amazon or Tesla bought out iRobot.
Well, Musk is my best friend, so.
So would that be why? I think about that acquisition. I think it was Tesla, but
Yeah.
they weren't just buying robots. I'm sure they were buying the technology, the artificial intelligence, the ability
I
for
know you
robots
think
to
I'm
gather
joking.
data and
Yeah.
process it. Is that
I
similar?
know. Yeah, so I know you think I'm joking. I have actually communicated with individuals within those organizations.
Okay.
Now, that is where AI is misunderstood. That is where the fear comes from with individuals. There's no sexy robot living in my basement, okay? This is, how are you using that AI, in what element, and how are you educating the consumers who are going to take this product? That's where some of those previous industries have suffered. They
Okay.
went full in. They went full in without really navigating the educational component.
So what would be another challenge that the industry faces then?
Which one?
Well, the one you're in, the educational space, if you will, your social cause space.
Yeah, because it does go into personal passion. It is the social background of this. Education has been unequal. There has been a purpose for that, unfortunately, in certain countries, societies.
Mhm.
So we're looking at this. I am getting back, like I'm getting pushed back quite far from certain individuals. They're not looking for equalization in education. Education is power. Knowledge is power.
Yep.
Don't forget that. So the challenges, well, should I line them up for you? I'm literally, as a solo female founder, running everything. So I'm working on the tutorial program, the team, the financials. Thank goodness, a beautiful female organization here who loves my initiative and me because of the comments I make on their chats, has linked me now to the CPA who can do the proper financials. They were done by a friend who does work in the financial sector, but has never run a company or term sheets. So that would be a joke on all in itself. The pitch deck, etc. People are listening now. They get this initiative, but I have to do my due diligence to make sure that there is actual value in this and that it can survive, that economically we're looking at the validity of this.
Okay, cool. Very good. So as you're in the early stages of building a business, what's your vision? What's your definition for your business to be successful? How would you define success for you and your business in 5 or 10 years from now?
Well, I'm disrupting the traditional school system. So there we go. We need to bring in higher level thinking, inquiry-based, critical thinking within the education system. So the one thing when I speak about literacy is that it's so intertwined within every other subject matter. And therefore, that is where we really need to start targeting in the beginning. And then working towards what is our educational system? What are other countries doing? And as I said, children need to learn about propaganda, media bias, personal biases. This can bring a society down if we don't watch it, right? So it is a higher purpose.
Sure.
But let's start with a practical base of where to start. I'm someone who does not believe that you need a university degree to be successful. Most of my mentors don't.
No, most of them don't.
Nope, they don't.
All right, one last question then. And I think you've alluded to it, but maybe we'll just rephrase the question and you can be a little bit tighter. What do you want to be known for?
That was hilarious. So this is, okay, now Kent, where I can show my true personality. I am scared, okay? When I had to go into social media, which LinkedIn has honestly helped this thing bloom and boom up, okay? I was like, I don't want to be the face. I'm ridiculous, guys, okay? It is my sense of humor that keeps this going. It's the counterbalance of my serious side. But it's worked, right? So I don't want to be, I don't know, what do I want to be known for? I want to be known for like hiding in the corners so I don't have to be known, okay? No, it's been incredible to reach out and connect with individuals who are thinking along the same patterns of behavior of what changes need to occur at this point. This young generation, 16 to 24, scares everything out of me with their social media, but I adore them. They're not taking those answers anymore. This is always how it's worked. This is the political system. No, they're going for the foundation of roots. Why is it this way? What is that up?
Excellent. You've been an absolutely amazing guest. One last push for your company. Where do they find you? And if they wanted to find you directly, what would be the best way to do it?
Yes. So if you go to LinkedIn, just because my email is on there, I will say that right now I am using that as the most direct messaging. It is exhausting keeping up with all the messages. But so that's why I'm only on one platform. Also because I can't figure out Twitter or Instagram, and I won't do videos for TikTok. So let's keep it to one place and let's move forward. So yes, that would be the best place.
So it's uLearnify Inc. And then you just type that in, we'll find you on LinkedIn.
You'll find it because I don't have any other social media presence.
Hey, sometimes simple is best.
I agree.
Thanks again for sharing your smile with us and the world, and keep up the good fight. And once again, thank you. It's Serbi Bra with uLearnify Inc.
Brar,
Have a great
brar,
afternoon.
brar. Don't worry. That was a
Brar.
nickname given to me in school. Don't worry.
Again, thank you very much. Bye for now.
Thank you, Kat. Lovely meeting.